Hello everybody and welcome to a new channel update video. Yes, it's finally a proper update video again. I know in recent times I've mostly just made a post on my channel page if I had anything new to update. But this time I have a bit more to talk about, so I thought let's make it a proper video again. I need to talk about a few things like some changes to my schedule in the near future and obviously the next games I'm planning to play. Obviously, my current games are still going to last a while. I'm getting slowly towards the end, I think, but there's still a bit of content left, so there is nothing that's going to change in the next weeks, but I'm guessing somewhen early next year, right? But yeah, let's talk about the things that I want to talk about. The first one is pretty straightforward. It's just about the Christmas holidays, because obviously I'm going to go away for a few days, so there's going to be a short break. Basically, it's a week. The week is starting December the 23rd, Monday, until Friday the 27th. There's not going to be any uploads in that week because I won't be at home. And after that, on Monday the 30th, it's going to return to normal schedule. At least that's my plan at the moment. If something changes in these plans, I'm going to let you know. But, that's just a heads up for the holidays. Now, let's talk about a bit of a bigger issue and one that is probably a little bit disappointing for the viewers of my channel. But this is not a decision that I made lightly. But after some consideration, I have decided that I have to reduce the amount of content that I produce. There's not really like one single reason for that other than, I'm getting older. I have a life other than, playing video games. And I just noticed in recent months that I struggle more and more to get all the 5 episodes recorded for a week. I usually try to do it on the weekend, but, sometimes I just don't get around to it. And then I have to do it during the weekend after work and sometimes like the day before. And, it can be kind of stressful, and this is not supposed to be, a stressful job. This is something that I do for fun. I don't even monetize my channel because I don't think it's worth it with, the amount of views that I get. So it's important for me that I keep having fun doing it, and I do enjoy the game that I'm playing at the moment. So I want to make sure that I don't burn myself out on making Let's Plays by kind of forcing myself to play even when maybe I don't feel like playing at that moment. It's important to me that, this hobby doesn't become a chore that I only do because I feel I have to. So I have decided to basically reduce it to 4 episodes per week for now. At first I thought I was going to go for 3 episodes, but, let's try 4 first and see how it works for me. And you might notice that maybe sometimes my episodes are going to be a little bit shorter. And by a little bit shorter, I mean like 10 minutes shorter. I usually try to make my episodes somewhere between 40 and 50 minutes long, so you may in the future see more episodes that are between like 30 and 40 minutes. Actually, when I started my channel, I had like a daily episode, but the episodes were a lot shorter. They were like 20 to 25 minutes long. And then over time, the length of my episodes just got longer and longer until at some point they were, the length that they are now. And it was just getting too much. So I had to reduce the amount of episodes per week to 5 because I needed, time for life. And now I notice that, I actually need more time. You have to remember that it's not just about recording the episodes, but also editing them. I go through all the episodes like in more or less real time to make sure that everything is okay. And if I have to, make some cuts or edit anything. So basically the amount of time that I need to record the episode, I also spend on editing it. So it's like twice the time of, the episode. And then, making thumbnails, uploading it, although that doesn't really take that much work. But still, it's work. And like I said, I want to make sure that I keep having fun. Because I think if I won't, then you will notice. And it's not going to be fun for you either. So in the near future, I will be changing to a 4-episode per week schedule. And I think the most likely constellation here is, Monday, Tuesday, and then no episode on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday. So, I guess I will be starting that new schedule once one of my current game ends. At the moment, I can't really say when that's going to be. And then I will switch the other game, the one that hasn't ended yet, to a 4-episode per week schedule until it has finished as well. And then obviously, I'm going to need a new game to play, or alternatively 2 games, although I have decided to stick with 1 game for now, and I will explain why. There's basically 2 games that are on top of my list that have been requested the most in recent weeks and months. So it's not really a big question of what I want to play, but more like when I want to play what. And let's just make it quick and short. The next game I intend to play, and this is probably not a surprise for anyone, because it has been the most requested game in recent months on my channel, and it's Baldur's Gate 3. And I understand why. It seems to fit my channel quite well. Fantasy RPG, that's kind of how I started my channel. It's a very popular and well-received game, so I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with it, and I'm sure a lot of people will want to see that. Now, I have to say, I have never played any Baldur's Gate game, nor do I have any real experience with the Dungeons and Dragons lore that it is built on. So, this is going to be a completely fresh and new experience for me, and, I'm really looking forward to it. And like I said, I have decided that for now, I'm only going to play Baldur's Gate with 4 episodes per week. So, if you like Baldur's Gate, that's good news for you, because you're going to get more episodes per week than you normally would get with my current schedule. And the reason why I decided to play just 1 game instead of 2, like I do currently, is because the other game that I want to play is, and again, probably not a surprise, the new Dragon Age game, which is Veilguard, or I think the Veilguard, or whatever. Now, the thing about the Veilguard is that, first of all, it's still a pretty new game, and as you know, I prefer to wait a while until I play, usually because, new games tend to be a little bit buggy. Now, apparently, this is not the case with this game, but another obvious reason is that most people who watch my Let's Plays are people who have played the game already and then want to watch someone else play it for the first time. And while I'm sure that all the die-hard Dragon Age fans have already played the game at least once and probably twice by the time that I have finished my current games, I do want to give more casual fans some time to actually play the game themselves, and then they can come to my channel and watch me play it. So starting Dragon Age within the next, 2 months might be a little bit early, so I think I will postpone it until after I'm done with Baldur's Gate. So basically, to summarize, the plan is I'm going to continue with my current 5-episode per week schedule until one of my current games has finished, whatever will finish first. Then I will continue playing the other game on a 4-episode per week schedule until it's finished. And then I will start Baldur's Gate with 4 episodes per week until it's finished. I'm not sure when I will actually get around to start Baldur's Gate. I'm guessing maybe, January, February next year, probably more likely February. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure how much more content there is in the games I'm currently playing. But that's roughly the time where you can expect Baldur's Gate 3 to start. And then I will be playing only Baldur's Gate for a while, and once I'm done with that, I will start Dragon Age the Veilguard. So that will give people who haven't played that game yet more than enough time to catch up, I think. At this point in time, I haven't decided whether I will be playing Dragon Age as a single game or if I will pick another game to play along with it. So we'll see about that. Also, another reason why I don't really want to play Baldur's Gate and Dragon Age at the same time is because they're kind of similar in terms of genre, right? It's both fantasy RPGs, so it might be a little bit too much at a time, especially since they're kind of similar in genre, but from what I understand, different in gameplay. So Baldur's Gate is a bit more traditional, and I'm guessing the Veilguard is going to be, a more modern take, kind of like Inquisition. So this might be a little bit confusing to switch between them back and forth, having like two games full of elves and whatnot, but they handle very differently. So I think I would prefer to play them, consecutively and not simultaneously. But yeah, that's my plan. And I know there's a bunch of other games that people would like to see. I have on my list, for example, God of War, Ragnarok, which is now available for PC. There's an Assassin's Creed game that I haven't played yet, a new one. So these might be games that I will be playing alongside Dragon Age, maybe once I get around to it. Also, a nice detail next year is actually my channel's 10th anniversary. And as you know, my channel started with Dragon Age, so I think it might be like a nice thing to play the new Dragon Age, around the time of my 10th anniversary. So, that's just a little bonus, I guess. But yeah, that's basically my plan for the foreseeable future. So for the time being, nothing's going to change. But once I'm done with, whatever game is going to finish first, you will only get 4 episodes per week. Maybe at some point I will increase the amount of episodes again. Maybe I will decrease it even further. It really depends on, how I feel about the amount of work that I put into, the channel. But yeah, that's, I guess, all I have to say. I hope you're not too disappointed about the reduced number of episodes and are instead looking forward to, the games that are coming up. Of course, if you dislike both Baldur's Gate and Dragon Age, then I'm afraid there isn't going to be much news for you for a while, and you have to come back in like a year or something whenever I actually get around to, play something else. But, like I said, there's a life other than, YouTube and playing video games, and sometimes I feel that I'm missing out a little bit too much on that life. So I want to focus a little bit more on that. But yeah, that's it for this update video. I hope it's at least some good news for you, and you will check out the new Let's Plays that are going to start soonish. But even if not, as always, thanks for watching, and see you again next time.